There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, and I want to welcome you to the AGEA Saturday training call. I'm Susie Jackson. I'm a Platinum Elite with the company, and I'm in North Carolina. I've been with the company since I'm getting ready to have my year anniversary. And I'm going to just tell you my quick little story before we get started. Thank you, Kanya. I'll tell you my quick little story. I've been in the industry of home-based business for 19 years. I got in the industry because I was burned out from my corporate job. And I thought there had to be a better way. So I found the industry. I've had a lot of success. But in the last several years, a company that I was with went sour. And so I had tried to find and recreate that success again, and I couldn't find it. And I really got tired. I got bored. Everything would just seem to be the same old, pills, potions, lotions. And then all these networkers were using all the same words. Oh, this is the greatest, da, 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 da. And I just got so bored. And I just decided, you know what, I'm done with network marketing. I'm finito, And so I was talking with a friend of mine that I had done network marketing with in the past, and I had told her, I said, I'm done. But I knew she really couldn't afford to leave the industry. So I asked her what she was doing and what she was going to do. And long story short, she told me a little bit about AGEA, just a snippet. Here's what she said. She said, Susie, I found a company that has patented the technology of extracting the energy of a substance and embedding it on a little wearable health technology. And my discomfort level has gone from a 10 to a 2. Well, let me just tell you, I went from a 2 to a 10. I got so interested. I said, I'm absolutely fascinated. And the rest of the story is history. We are building an amazing team. It's been an amazing ride. I've been fascinated since day one. I'm still fascinated. Our team just hit 6,000 affiliates this week. So I am so excited about this company. Now, our call today, it's going to be all about inspiration, okay? Because AGEA is taking things to a whole new level. And we don't want any one of you to be left behind. Many of you have been with the company since the beginning, or you've been here for a while, and you love this technology like the rest of us do, and you deserve massive success. And this is your time, but you've got to act. Now, there's something that's going to determine your success here, and it's called the circle of belief. Okay, here's how it works. And this is why I've chosen our special guest today. So imagine a circle, and if you go around the circle counterclockwise, you're not going to have success because it starts with, I'm not going to be successful, therefore I don't do anything, therefore I'm not successful. Boom, you created it. Now, if you go the other way, which is what our guests have done today, they started off with their belief, I'm going to be successful. Then that created them doing action, and then that action has now created their success. So we want to see all of you have success. And we have a lot of new people on today, so I just want to take a minute let's see if I can share this, to just give you, I want to just tell you something quickly about the company, and this is for our new people. Hold on here. Okay, so who is, and this is all on the company website, who are we at AGEA? AGEA is a health and well, at AGEA, excuse me, I'm just getting my message, our next guest has just arrived. At AGEA, health and wellness is taken to a whole new level. Our mission is to transform and elevate the human spirit, and our products were designed with that in mind. Whether you're considering yourself or others, AGEA is committed to improving lives, offering a place for you to shop and work, and a community that extends beyond the boundaries of the towns and cities worldwide. We're currently in about 35 countries. You're going to hear from somebody today who's helping us open another country. What's our purpose here? AGEA is the first and only social retailer to offer a forward-thinking, holistic approach to life's journey. It's about more than just products. It's about meaningful life moments, relationships, and experiences. AGEA is an ecosystem filled with vibrant people, as well as cutting-edge products and an experienced corporate team with the ability to make dreams a reality. AGEA provides income opportunities for our sales force of independent representatives and everyday entrepreneurs while bringing benefits to our customers worldwide. We are innovation. We are grateful to be able to share our products and philosophy with the world. AGEA's breadth of products reflects a commitment to excellence and innovation from around the globe. Our portfolio is purposefully diverse with lifestyle essentials. I love that terminology, which are distributed through our social retail model, providing a variety of potential sources of income, 8 sources of income, actually. Through our team of representatives, AGEA is committed to bringing our customers new and unique products which will improve their lives. If you're currently an AGEA affiliate, you can go in your back office right now and you can actually see a recording that was done by Danny Story on how to make money with AGEA. So that is a great thing for you to do. So what I want to do is I want to bring on my first guest, and her name is May Lillywhite. And May is from the UK. May, are you with us? May, are you with us? Can you unmute yourself? Well, I know she's with us. May, we can't hear you. Kara, can you unmute her? If you don't come on, I'm going to have to tell your story. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start telling May's story, and if she gets her sound going, I know she's here. But May is of Chinese origin, and she lives in the UK. She has a heart of gold, and now she is one of AGEA's newest golds in the company. Her story is that she was introduced to AGEA by a friend of hers who has actually introduced her to a few other network marketing companies, and the timing and things just did not work out. But when her friend Laura Maddox, who I sponsored, shared with her about AGEA, she too became absolutely fascinated. May, see if you can find your mute button. It's going to be if you're on your phone, it's at the bottom over to the left. When you touch it, it'll say unmute.
You hear me now?
Yes, here she is. Here she is.
Hi.
Thank you, May. So May, I was just telling them the story about how, you had been in network.
Oh, I hear.
You were like me. You hadn't seen anything that you really liked, but what was it that got your attention about AGEA and then caused you to fly all the way to the United States for our event last September?
Well, I was always into technology, and I've been in the health industry for nearly 30 years, wellness with tablets and potions and milkshakes to lose weight. And I'm sick and tired of coming to America with 2 suitcases and bringing products back for my team members and costing me more money than it should. So when I came across with AGEA and I saw these are just stickers and it weighed light as a feather, and I thought I need to see this for real because there's no one in UK that's actually doing this, and I've never seen the products before. So I thought if I'm really going to do this and make a commitment, I need to come and see it and meet the CEO and meet everybody else with the company. That's what I did.
Yes, and I remember, I don't want to get too personal, but I remember that, that you kind of slowed down or you actually stopped. And I know that part of it was because of the memory, and I hope I'm not bringing up anything too sensitive, but it was the memory of a friend that you lost, that you really wanted to be successful in network marketing with her.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I lost my friend while I was at the height of my networking career. That there was a nasty shock how I lost her, and she's been on my side all the time since I started to network. And without her, I just felt I was completely lost, completely. And
And
I
so,
was networking by myself, and
yes,
I thought this is hard. And every time I reach a peak in networking companies, I felt that pain again.
yes,
And with Aegea is I've actually conquered it.
yes. So it slowed you down,
Yeah.
and I think that I was just explaining to people about this cycle of unbelief, but somehow you started going in the other direction. You started the cycle of belief, and now tell everybody what has happened since you have stepped out in faith and put your faith into action.
hmm Well, once I had that cycle back of belief and again I get back on my feet, a tremendous thing happened. I ended up taking Paul Jacobs, a blind veteran, onto a plane from London Heathrow to Warsaw, and I only met him a week ago. And it's kind of like since that day, my business has flown. It has launched. It really has. It's like wow, someone believed in me that allow me to guide him onto a plane that don't even know me to travel with me, and that's what I did. We went there, we got back, and I've never looked back.
You know, that was an amazing story because I I'm over here in North Carolina in the U.S. and you're telling me about this amazing blind veteran and all the things that he's accomplished and overcome. And you're telling me he's going to get on a plane with you and he doesn't even hardly know you. And he's going to a place he doesn't even speak the language. And I was like, but here's the thing that is so wonderful about your gift, May May. Your belief is so strong because with faith, we know that all things are possible. And I was like,
Correct.
I'm not going to, even though it sounded so hard for me to believe, I was like, there is no way I am going to steal this girl's dream. And she made it happen. And you're going to be hearing more from this gentleman in the future and the impact that he'll be having on this company. And now tell everybody you've just gone gold. I want to congratulate you on that.
Thank
But
you.
what else are you doing that is so huge for you and for the entire Aegea family?
Yeah, so with Aegea is the most amazing company ever I've ever come across. And I had the opportunity to work with Aegea in the most awesome way. And I also brought a team of people on board from Nigeria. And they are, I mean, we'll be flying the Nigerian flag very, very soon because things are now set in place. People are excited. They're purchasing their products. And basically, we're going to change the nation. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take a nation at a time and change it, allow people to have wellness. But most importantly, in countries like Africa, they need to make money. So if you can make money in Africa, you can make money anywhere. So anyone listening to this in England, in America, in Australia, we have an opportunity here which no other company has.
Yes, and I see that your friend Joshua Jogo is on the call. I didn't think Joshua was going to be able to make it today. Um, Joshua, can you say hello to us and tell us what has Nigeria so excited? Can we unmute Joshua? Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Nope. I can't unmute him. Can you unmute Joshua? Oh, there you are. Joshua.
Hi, Suzy. Nice to meet
Hey,
everyone.
hey, Josh.
Um, yeah, hi, man. We are super excited. Yeah, I'm in the UK, but yeah, we opened up Nigeria, and Nigeria is
Joshua, can you speak up a little bit?
okay. Just increase my volume. Can you
I
hear
will,
me?
well, can you try it again?
Okay.
Just increase your volume. While Joshua is doing that, I want to just tell you that Joshua has brought in almost 100 people, and he has not even been with Aegea a month yet. So this is what's possible when you believe. What's getting them so excited, Joshua?
Yeah. So we open up in Nigeria. We have over 60 sign up in Nigeria currently. and they can't wait to get hold of this product. We are just in the process of trying to sort out the delivery logistics,
Yeah.
uh, because currently we have some issues with sending products.
But they're very excited about these EMF shields, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Everybody
Yeah.
who wants to get hands on that. We
Yeah.
we are actually able to get some samples across, and I can tell you they're scrambling for it. Uh,
Yes.
so we're trying to get things sorted so we can get the product across to them. Uh,
Joshua, if you don't mind, I'm going to finish your story just because we're not hearing you very well. We'll have to work with you on that. But Joshua um, saw this opportunity, and he knew that he had a niche market for these electromagnetic, for our EMF shields, and that is what is exploding. And it's this, his energy and Maymay's energy has just begun to attract all the right people. He has connected with pastors that are so excited about getting all their church people involved with AGEA, and we've set up we're in the process of setting up distribution. And Joshua is probably going to be one of our biggest income earners this month, because we'll talk about the double BV that's going on, but Joshua is in a position to really take advantage of that in a big way. I'm going to move on to our next guest. I'd like to thank both Joshua and Maymay. You can go ahead and mute yourselves a little bit. So fantastic. I can't wait to see. These are some rising stars in AGEA. So next I want to bring on Kanya. She is from Poland, and she is probably I know she's one of our newest Platinum Elites. She's just been Platinum Elite for a couple of months. Kanya, are you with us?
Yes, indeed, I am. Hello, Susie. How are you again?
I am great. It's so good to have you, and I so enjoyed hearing your story. Will you share with everybody a little bit about your belief in AGEA in terms of not only about the products in the company, but with the fact that you're here? AGEA came to you at a very down time in your life, but tell us a little bit about that.
I don't know why I already feel like emotional about that.
Yes.
Look, guys. I am Polish, and I moved to Ireland for about 12 and a half years. And last year I decided to come back to Poland. I had my own dreams, and in those dreams, the part of those dreams was my mom. My mom, she was absolutely wonderful person. She was like the pure love, unconditional love, wonderful person. Every day we had such a huge connection. We talked every day. We were on the phone every day. We say to each other that we love each other. When I was here, actually, I was flying to Poland very, very often for the last 2 years. And I decided to move to Poland, and actually it was like in June, and a few weeks later, my mom died in my arms. So that was very devastating moment for me and our family. And I became the person without purpose in life. I am very strong person. I have very strong personality. I had to go through a lot, being a foreigner and a woman in the other country. And I am a real fighter. And many times I stood up on my feet, but that moment totally knocked me down. And because I am a personal trainer, a fitness instructor, the same as a coach, I was like sending information, like, to my body, full of my body, and to universe, wherever you call it, and to my mom, like, what am I going to do? And like, I missed her so much and so badly that for one moment, guys, there was a one moment when I thought about committing a suicide. And when I thought about it, I was like, oh my God, that's not my fault, and that's not my mom would like to do it. And just next few days, my friend called me and he said, Kania, would you like to come for a warrior camp? This is the camp which is led by special forces and one of the best coaches as well in Poland. So they knew me very well, and they invited me because they knew that this will help me to stood up. And of course it did. That time I met over there Małgosia, one of my friends. She introduced me to Greg, which is sponsored by George, which is sponsored by you. And because I was looking for something, for kind of job as well, so I was introduced to AGEA, and actually I totally focused my mind on organizing the AGEA itself here in Poland and for Polish people in Europe, because I speak English very well and I have a good background. So I started to do a little bit, you know, for us, kind of a customer service, kind of leading the webinars, and actually I fell in love totally AGEA because it came to me to the perfect moment. It had the CBD, which actually I know it helped with my mom in pain when she was sick as well. So I knew a little bit about the, you know, like the quantum physics as well. So actually, and when we had it in Poland, it just became part of my life. And actually, every day I live with the gratitude, and every day I thanked that AGEA came to me, and I'm 100% sure that my mom was involved in this. It's all because of her. So AGEA is very, very special to me, very special. And because of all this experience, like later on, it was for me easy to share with people, because of course behind the company, it's always the story, the testimonials, and the people joining not the company itself, but us. And as you said before about the Maymay, that the people, you know, join the energy that's behind the people. So, you know, like, and she had her own story. So I think this made me who actually I am today with the platform.
Well, I want to thank you so much for sharing that story with us. And I want to congratulate you on going Platinum Elite. Have you ever reached the top of a network marketing competition? I have not.
Never, ever.
But I have not either. So that is fantastic. Now tell us, I don't want you to mention any company names, but I want you to tell us, number one, your experience with the coffee. And then number two, just real briefly, how you're teaching your people to grow their business with the coffee.
Actually, with Hanna Pietroni, it's another platinum, we were thinking about making that very easy and simple to copy and duplicate. So I was following one company which was already successful, and I was wondering what we can learn from them and apply in our company, because our coffee is of course way much better. So yes, we did the kind of we do the webinars, and we have our own group which we put the webinar step by step how to do it, which is very easy. We have two ways, offline and online. Offline is of course the way like you have your sample and you ask the people, do you like coffee? And most people of course say yes, I do. And then does anyone pay you while you're drinking the coffee? So most people will say of course no. So here is it. Taste. This is the best coffee in the whole world, and the company will pay you for drinking it and sharing with others. This is the best way, because you can meet the people, you can chit-chat about anything, and the people after 15 minutes will feel, they literally will feel the results, and the product is talking for itself. We don't have to do anything else. Why online is the same. Like of course, we divide the people for we know and we don't know. For those we know, they drink coffee, so we'll send them the link with the movie. Like, of course, we ask them, do you like coffee? Yes, I do. So here it is. This is the best coffee in the whole world. And here is the link. And here's we do have a little leaflet like JPG, where the general information about the coffee and ingredients. So take a look. Would you like to drink such a coffee, and would you like the company pay for it? So this is the most easiest way you can do it. So we have yeah, that's what we do. It's easy to follow, easy to duplicate for everyone. Doesn't matter if somebody's shy or not. It's just a simple question. Do you like coffee?
Yes, and tell us what your experience was the first time you tried the coffee.
Oh my gosh. I have to tell you two different totally experience, because the second time I was totally surprised as well. The first time when we drank coffee with George, not with George, with Greg, we put too much water, and we were drinking it, and we're like, okay, the taste is like, we didn't taste the taste. And then Jeff wrote that probably, you know, that we should put less water. And you know, we were drinking and it tastes like this, okay? We were wondering how it's going to work. And after 15 minutes, it was like, we literally looked at the watch, guys. Actually, we started laughing. Like, we look at each other and start laughing. And we were wondering, like, I wonder if it's a coffee or is it just us? And actually, Greg started laughing at me because actually I looked like, how do you call this little animal, surrogate? That, you know, I was like, you know, my head was all over the whole place because we were in the coffee shop, and I saw clearly so many details, and I was like, oh my God, what do they put into that coffee? Like, and then, you know, the Greg was laughing, I was laughing, and we like, let's do the live for our group. And then we started laughing again and said, no, better not, because they will think that we took something. They won't believe it's a coffee. But the other time when we did the event just a few weeks ago, and I was, you know, all excited, a little bit nervous, and then the guys made me a coffee. It's amazing because it made me calm. After about like 15-20 minutes, I felt inside like an ocean of peace, like no nervous, nothing like that. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. The first time it made me laugh, and now it made me so peaceful and calm. And I'm like, what kind of a coffee that is? Absolutely fantastic.
Well, I love that. I love that story because, you know, what everybody on this call, I mean, you're going to get paid to share information on the coffee and have people taste it. Push, you know, when I was in another company that I created over $1 million in income for myself, not sales, but income. And it was with a company where I pushed play on a DVD, that tells you how old it was, and we let people taste the product. So what we've got here at AGEA is where you can push play or send a video if it's online and let people taste the coffee. So that's what your job is. So thank you so much for sharing that, Kanya. I'll tell you, and May, I'm going to get you to tell your experience with the coffee. But for me, I sampled the coffee, and I normally drink about 32 ounces of regular coffee every morning. It's just because I like it, you know. So I thought one morning, I'm not going to have my regular coffee. I'm just going to have the Pure Energy. And to my surprise, the first thing I noticed is that it did not taste like instant coffee. There are companies, my friends, listen to me, that are making a fortune in coffee today, okay? But their coffee tastes terrible. It tastes terrible. And it does not have all the benefits of our coffee. This coffee tastes delicious. It tasted like real brewed coffee, and there's no sweetener in it, which is good because then everybody can do it to their taste. But after I drank it, I just felt a lightness. That's all I can say. And then I had woken up that morning with something on my mind that was kind of weighing me down a little bit. And my whole mood changed after I had the coffee. And this was like, I made my notes about this like an hour later. And I just said to myself, gosh, you know, I'd like to have that again this afternoon. But of course I couldn't because I just got one sample. But my vision is that July 1st, when this product starts to ship, and I hope everybody has placed their order, we are going to have so many stories. It's going to start going viral, and there's going to be all kinds of momentum and excitement that is going on as people begin to taste this, as we begin to have little tasting parties and get together with people, just like Kanya is saying. May in the UK, May, unmute yourself. May had a chance to taste the coffee. And before she speaks, one of our big leaders in the company who can't be on the call today, she's a huge networker, and her testimony to me was, she said, Susie, I have tasted every coffee in the industry. And she said, this is absolutely the best. So that's what you've got in your hands. May, what did you notice when you drank the coffee the first time?
Yeah, it was amazing because I love coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. So first thing I did was pour the water in. I smelt it, and it smelled like as if it's just been roasted. And then I looked at it, the color of it, and the taste was smooth with no aftertaste at all. And then all of a sudden, I suddenly felt I'm more focused. I can actually think better. But what I realized was that when I started to read my book, all the words were jumping out at me. It's as if I can't read it fast enough. The words became bigger, more bolder, and it's just coming up towards my eyes. And I just love the coffee. I put it on auto ship now. I think the coffee is a genius idea from Jeff. And to have a product that is consumable, that you order every 30 days, there is your residual income.
Thank you, May. It is definitely going to be a game changer in our business. So you definitely want to have this. You know, one of the many good things about this particular decision that Jeff has made is that everybody knows about coffee, right? And there's a lot of coffee out there. It's because it's the number one beverage in the world, okay? But that doesn't keep Starbucks or any of these other coffee companies from going into business, right? Because why? Because everybody's always looking for the best. And we now have the best. You know, you can ask people a very simple question. This is like something you could teach a 5th grader to do. Hey, have you tried energetic coffee? No, what's that? Oh my gosh. You know, it's a monster stack of health benefits that deliver energy all the way down to your DNA, and you just feel absolutely amazing. Would you like to try it? Of course I would. And then you just let people taste it. There are going to be absolute fortunes created. And so I want everybody on this call to benefit. Now, here's what's exciting too for everybody. I want to ask you, what can you do? Hold on. What can you do in the next, oops, don't look at that. Uh-oh, where's my other picture? Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Hold on a second here. Don't you hate when technology disappoints you? I have a picture of our June promotion. So hold on with me. I'm going to get it. Here it is right here. Okay. Sometimes I don't know what happens here. But anyway, we have 8 days left. For some reason, the computer doesn't want to share my picture. Isn't that something? Let's see. Here it is right here. I'm just going to show it like this, okay? So we have a special promotion. This is what I want you to know, what's in it for you. What can you do in the next 8 days? You just heard these ladies, you know, we are moving and grooving and moving forward. I just sponsored a gal the other day, and she came in with the executive pack. And of course, we've got double BV. And then I put her on auto ship for the coffee. So every time you enroll somebody, go ahead and put them on auto ship for our very first consumable product, which is the coffee. So as you share a GIA right now over the next 8 days, these are the benefits: our quantum builder pack, our executive pack, our starter pack. All these packs carry double the commission. Can you say double the commission? That is a lot of money in your pocket. People can literally make every ounce of whatever they invest back really in the next 8 days. Trust me, Joshua is going to be rocking. We're going to have to all go to Joshua and get a loan. So I want you to, let me see if I can show you this slide I want you to see. See, I want you to have belief, okay? Because until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you can fly or how high you can fly. And I want you to start thinking about how you want your life to be. And I want you to get engaged get into action and activate your faith and watch what happens. I was talking with a girl yesterday, and she's already thinking of some niches with some truck drivers and a group of people that she knows have mood concerns and all this stuff, and how much this coffee can bless their lives. So I want you to get out there. I want you to start talking about AGEA, and then I want to feature you on this call. So that's going to conclude our Saturday call. I thank you for my guests, and we encourage you to get going and get your energy on, and we're going to see you at the top of this compensation plan. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.